Hey Warrior Women, it's Karen here, and I'm doing this short video because this comes up a lot when women are making changes to their eating. Often there's confusion and there's some resistance here. So this is what I mean. This comes up a lot when I do my one-on-one fast track coaching with women who've been at it for a while, but they need a little bit of a tune-up. And it can occur with women coming into a new training and nutrition program. So often, here's the deal. Let's set the scenario. It's evening time. Your husband is off work or finished golfing, whatever for you retirees. You're finished your day. You sit down. You have a nice dinner planned, right? Hubby pulls out the wine glass. Now, you're on a new eating program, and so you're trying to shave down. And one of the things that you want to do is say, in doing your program, we decided, working around your lifestyle, that during the week there wouldn't be any wine. You can have your wine on weekends, whatever it happens to be. Every client is different. Every scenario is different. We work to make it fit your lifestyle. So there's as little, let's say, rocking the boat as possible. So, and basically we want you to ease into a new eating style with as much freedom as you can, right? But changes have to occur. So there's always going to be some compromise. There always has to be whenever you're making changes and you're tightening up. Most women don't have to loosen up with their eating. Most women have to tighten up. So you come home, you've got dinner planned, it's a Wednesday night. You've decided, I don't need wine because that's going to save me between 250 and 500 calories in a night. And I don't need it during the week, so I'm going to save it for Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever our program, whatever we create for you. Hubby pulls out a wine glass and he pulls out two, right? Now we've got two wine glasses because this is the old pattern. This is the old way of relating. And suddenly you go, no, and you go and put it away. Well, what happens is hubby is now feeling agitated. Hubby or wife or whoever your spouse happens to be, significant other, it could even be if you're living with your parents or whatever. The pattern is set. Now you're creating change. And this person is going to feel uneasy with it a lot of cases. Not all cases, but a lot of cases they will. And the reason for that is because you're initiating change in a relationship, in a way of showing up, in a way of being that has been there for a long time. Now all of a sudden you're initiating change. I often see this when women start a weight training program and they go to the gym. Some hubbies get nervous. Some wives get nervous, right? That's human nature. Unless you have a really grounded spouse, significant other, or they're also along the same track as you. That's why it's really lovely to, do couples, because they're in it together. And most couples could do with having something that's on the page for both of them. So this empty wine glass all by itself now, hubby is going, what's going on? So he tries to pull the wine glass over again. Now, some women then will say, I don't want to rock the boat. I will have a drink with hubby because it means a lot to him. But what it's also saying is, I am fearful of initiating change and speaking up and speaking my truth and letting him know that I don't want to imbibe in wine. I really want to still enjoy his company, still enjoy his dinner, and he can have his wine. Here's the other deal. Nature abhors a vacuum. So often when we take something away, there's this huge space. It's like the elephant in the room. There's this big hole. It's like, okay, now what? Let's tippy-toe around this. So if you put something in its place, that's why I always say, if you're taking away a habit, put something in its place. Otherwise, there's a big hole there, and nature's just going to fill it in with something, right, to fill the spot that you're comfortable with. So, what about tea? We could have a cup of tea. Now, hubby or wifey doesn't feel so uncomfortable because now you're still joining them in drink, but yours is a different version. They might still be a little bit of, oh, come on, how come you're not having any fun with me? We always do this. Let's lighten up. I got that a lot. And I said to one guy who was like piss-ass drunk on a boat in Mexico, and he was like 50 pounds overweight, and he's on me about not wanting to have fun because I didn't want to have a drink in the afternoon. And I was in my fitness prime and heading into show. And I looked at him and I said, I don't need to drink and get stupid for you to feel comfortable. And then he just went, oh. And that was the end of that. But it's like, enough is enough. This is not my deal. It's your deal. So this deal is not your deal. It's spouse's deal. And spouse can be eased into it because you're saying, listen, I just don't, I want to initiate some change here. I really don't want to have wine 7 nights a week. I'm really happy, you know, having a cup of tea or even having a soda with lime or Pellegrino or whatever. But if you're still in concert with having a drink, then that other person is going to feel less uncomfortable. So it's not our job to make other people feel comfortable. It is our job, though, to understand where our discomfort is. And if we're uncomfortable initiating changes and we want to do it when nobody's looking, it's probably not going to happen because it doesn't happen in a vacuum. And you live with other people and you converse with other people. And even at work, people are going to notice, oh, and they might dig at you. I did a whole video around this called Why Does My Healthy Living Offend You? It was one of the most watched videos ever in my 10 years of doing this online stuff, because everybody could relate. Because as soon as you start getting healthy and make healthy choices, it's ironic and interesting that people will come along and try to not let you be healthy. Because what happens is we then act as a mirror a lot of times, and we reflect back to people perhaps some of their unhealthy behaviors. That's not why we're doing it. That's not our intention, and I don't want you to have that in the backdrop of your mind, because you're not here to fix anybody. We're not here to fix anybody. We're here to fix self. And the best thing we can do is live and lead by example, where we make changes to self and we get healthy. And I swear to God, other people will notice the changes in you, your energy, your vitality, the way you move, what you're saying. Your whole perspective is going to change because you've taken on a new healthy role. But it does unseat people sometimes, and they can get comfortable with it. Apart with this, I lived in Banff for a lot of years, and I was in hospitality for a lot of years, and suddenly I found fitness, and I had to clean up my act if I was going to do anything worthwhile with it, because having 3 brown cows a night was probably not working towards my fitness and lifestyle goals. So I reassessed and I reapplied, and I would go out with my friends still, but I would have a soda and lime. Did I get ribbing? Yeah, I got a lot of ribbing. I got a lot of ribbing. People saying, "Oh, you're looking too skinny." That's a real good one to make women go, "Oh, really?" Don't listen to it. Or you're no fun anymore. Or why don't you loosen up and have fun, like Mr. Drunk on the boat in Mexico? Well, my idea of fun used to be getting plastered, right? Dancing on tabletops. Okay. But now my idea of fun has changed because I'm growing up, right? I call it adulting up. And I decided I want more out of life. I've had my fun partying, but I still loved my friends. So I went out with them and I was able to just not push it in their face. And they would kind of rib me and I go, oh, well, I wouldn't push into their face, the training that I was doing and the eating that I was doing. I just did it quietly. So, quiet, purposeful changes are the best. And I am really not one to go out there. They say, oh, if you want to make a change, tell everybody about it. No, I don't. Because it seems to suck away my power. Whereas they say it makes you invested in it. Not me. So everybody's a little bit different. But I have to feel clients out. But I often feel that women would rather just keep it to themselves. And not because some of that is the fear failure, like I'm going to fail and now everybody's going to see it. Not necessarily, because it's never failure, guys. Even if you don't reach your goals and you come back and you do it again, that is part of success. Falling away, coming back, falling away, coming back, right? So next time when somebody pushes you into, or they put out 2 glasses, just say, honey, thank you for that, but you know what? For tonight, and just say for tonight. Don't say I'm changing this for the next 20 years because they might go, oh my God. Easy, gentle steps. We have to train them. Just take away, put something else in its place and say, I got my tea, I'm good, thanks. Right? Quiet, gentle changes always. All right, guys, have fun. Ciao.